Cut 2, interior graveyard shift costume store, evening. Inside of a hokey Halloween costume store. Halloween has already passed, so the store is mostly deserted. Ramsey, Mara, and Indus stand in the costume aisle. All three of them are wearing cartoon-striped inmate outfits, like the Hamburglar. They are accompanied by Percy, who watches over them.
I must say, Ramsey, it was quite kind of you to invite these two as your additional guests to this Tulaween party. They don't get many chances to go outside the prison.
Yeah, well, they saw me reading the invite, and they told me they'd beat me to tar out of me if I didn't make them my +2, so, you know.
That's not true. I said that Indus would beat the tar out of you.
It is a kindness. No one should have tar inside of them. It is not very tasty.
The invitation specified that the three of you will need costumes for entry. I hope you realize that this is a fine chance to show your society how much you've reformed. It will avail you nothing to pick an adulterous costume, such as...
Percy leans and picks up 2 nearby costumes and appraises them with scornful eyes.
Sexy mustard. Or skeleton. Really now? A skeleton moving around without the necessary muscles and ligaments? Ridiculous.
She puts the costumes down.
As your prohibition officer, I will set an example of an acceptable costume. Something that promotes Halloween fun, but not too much fun.
Percy looks around. She sees a lone boot on the ground.
Ah, perfect.
She picks the boot up and balances it on her head.
Percy, what are you doing?
I am the gum caught underneath someone's shoe. It is a harmless, silly costume, designed to promote unadulterated fun, unadulterated mirth, and japerment. Ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha. Oh no. Perhaps this is promoting too much mirth. I can hardly maintain my composure. Perhaps I shall find an alternate costume while checking in on my 4th charge. Feel free to make your selection while I'm gone.
Percy exits with the shoe still on her head. The other 3 begin rifling through the costumes left on the shelf. Ramsey immediately grabs a pirate costume and puts it on, complete with eye patch and shoulder parrot.
Hey, yo ho ho! Booty, good enough.
Not much of a selection. I'm so tired of stripes. I wanted to wear something pretty for once.
Oh, but Lady Mira, you are always pretty, no matter what you wear.
Shut up, Indus!
Ramsey slides in like an italicized meerkat.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Oh, I see. I see what's going on here.
I don't think you do, Cyclops.
She grabs the eye patch on his costume and covers his good eye with it.
I cover my eye all you want.
Ramsey pops his golden eye out of its socket. It rolls along his arm and he catches it in his hand so that it's looking at Mara.
I can still see you blushing.
Ew! To both your eye and your fluff.
She knocks the eye out of his hand. He juggles it in the air and nearly fails to catch it.
Well, it's not blush, really. More like purple. Hey, can I ask why you're purple? Is that cool? I do art commissions, and let me tell you, there's a whole subgenre of people who are way into purple. Usually their characters are more of the blueberry persuasion in terms of shape, but hey, I don't judge.
Stop. Stop talking. Shut up.
Mara takes his shoulder parrot and shoves it in his mouth. She looks around conspiratorially.
Do commissions?
Uh-huh.
Like drawing commissions?
Oh, no.
How much?
She takes the parrot out of his mouth.
What? You want me to draw you some himbos?
She shoves the parrot back in his mouth and whips around to see if Indus heard that. Indus has picked up a child-sized pumpkin costume and upturned it, dropping all the contents onto the floor. He places the empty plastic wrap on his head.
Look, Lady Mira, I'm a bag!
All I asked was how much.
Ramsey spits the parrot out.
Well, it depends what you're buying. And remember, like I said, I don't judge. You got a persona?
What?
Ramsey has already produced a sketch pad from somewhere and started drawing.
You know, persona. Like, maybe I take this big guy. I think you said he used to have a barrier epithet. Barrier. Great Barrier Reef. Bam! Making him a clownfish. Draw you some big, muscly clownfish man with no shirt on.
No! If you draw a clownfish, you get nothing.
Man, you're prickly. I'm gonna make you a little purple sea anemone because you hurt me.
Sea anemones don't have prickles. They have tentacles. You're thinking of sea urchins.
Tentacles? Well, that's gonna cost extra.
What? No! Shut up! Shut up! I am not a sea anemone. Damn it! I am an adorable Arctic fox named Gwenifer, and you will not make this up!
He shows her the drawing.
Clownfish. Oh.
She takes the drawing and holds it out, examining it from multiple angles. We see the drawing. Give me a second.
You have this? You...
So I commissioned Bo. No, no, I got a drawing.
That's pretty good, actually.
Uh-huh.
Suddenly, Stink and Skullshirt Kid, hereafter known as Stonk, run through the aisle with armfuls of toilet paper. They smash into Mara, causing her to drop the drawing.
Insolent child noises! Yeah!
Watch it! I'm looking at fish tits!
The camera follows Stink and Stonk as they skid into the next aisle over, giggling. In the next aisle, we see Molly and Trixie shopping for costumes. Sylvia's presumably somewhere elsewhere in the store. The Stink duology scramble up to them.
Hey, look! It's chocolate and strawberry!
Stink, stunk. You going TPing?
As if! Yeah, nobody TPs on November 1st. Today is prime cocooning day.
Prime what?
Wow, she doesn't even know what cocooning is. Wow, poggers. Dude, you can't just say poggers whenever you feel like it. Words mean things. Words are a malleable tool of language used to convey complex thought, and I will mally them as I see fit. Okay, I'm not having this debate with you again. Mally-oop!
Shut up, Butt Munch 1 and 2. She doesn't speak Goblin. Cocooning is like, okay, so you go to a house that's already been TP'd, and then you disguise yourself by wrapping yourself up in toilet paper, and then when the person inside the house comes out to clean the toilet paper, you sneak past them and steal any leftover candy they still have.
That sounds like a crime.
Yeah, mad candy! Poggers! There you go! What are you cootie snoots looking at over here anyways? Dicks! Ha! Got him!
Not that it has anything to do with you wet band-aids, but we're looking for costumes for a party. We've only got like $20, so we have to look in the bargain bin.
Hang on, I have an idea. You guys do pranks and stuff, right?
Maybe. What are we talking, like shenanigans? Hijinks? Goofs? Gaffs? We dabble. We dab.
They dab.
Stop.
Well, if you like pranking people, maybe I can interest you in this.
She reaches into her backpack and pulls out an empty jar.
What is that, a jar?
Nope, it's what's in the jar.
What is it? A fart? A fart in a jar? A jart? Classic gaff, bro, but my name is literally Stink. I'm a human jart. I'm gonna pass on that gaff.
Nuh-uh, it's cooties.
Stink and Stonk look at the jar, then at each other.
I don't see anything.
That's because cooties are invisible. Only girls can see them. But once you get them on you, they never come off.
You're making stuff up!
Wanna see?
Molly takes a step forward and moves to open the jar. Stink and Stonk take a step back reflexively.
Man, my sister always joked about cooties before, but I've never been able to catch any. Think of all the highs we could jink with an entire jar of them. How much?
$20.
I don't know.
If you buy them right now, I'll throw in a jar of my cooties too. Just $10 extra.
Nice try. You're non-binary. Only girls have cooties. Yeah, what do you think we are, stupid?
I'm a girl sometimes.
Trixie doesn't just have cooties. She uses multiple pronouns, so she's got them, they cooties too. Thooties.
Thooties.
Thooties are rarer than cooties, though. They're like $100 rare. We can't just give them away like that.
Are Thooties more powerful than cooties?
Way more powerful. They're also known as non-binary cooties. NB cooties. Booties, for short.
I want the booties! Yeah, how much?
I don't know. Trixie, what do you think?
$40 for booty.
I was thinking 50. But I can name higher numbers if they take too long to say yes.
Okay, here. I think we got $50 altogether.
Stink and Stonk huddle and combine their allowances.
This is only $42. Can we give you the rest at school on Monday?
That's fine. Pleasure doing business with you.
Stink and Stonk exit.
Laughing.
It ate you. Can we get that again?
Oh, I'm gonna throw up from laughing.
Sylvie enters. He's wearing a bizarrely shaped chunk of foam, like a scrungled puzzle piece over his torso, as though it is a sandwich board sign.
I got my costume.
Trixie falls over.
What are you?
I'm the scariest thing I could think of. The Electoral College. I wasn't sure how to represent it visually, so I cut out some foam in the shape of a gerrymandered voting district.
The electoral... Oh, we learned about that in history class. That's weird, that old voting system we used to have that didn't work, right?
Yeah, it skewed elections based on land size instead of actual voters.
Wow, that does sound scary. I'm glad we got rid of it.
Me too.
Sylvie and Molly stare at the camera for 5 seconds. Cut to interior front of the store.
By Brendan Glaber.
Shut up. Interior front of the store. Ramsey and his group walked up to the cashier and put a small stack of costumes and candy in front of the register.
Miss Police Officer, I have a request.
What is your request, Mr. Tarbella?
Next time we are shopping for costumes, could we please stop by the Pretty Lady store? Lady Mara wishes to buy pretty lady items to accentuate her beauty. But the only thing we could find here was this wand of sparkles.
He holds up a glittery sparkle wand that could hypothetically be used by a pretty lady.
Well, you are a model prisoner, Indus. I will take note of this. Next time, we shall visit the Pretty Lady store.
You two are cuties.
For anything in my ear in that voice again, and I'll rip your nose off.
Yeah, all right. Hey, buddy, you good to go?
Ramsey puts a stack of costumes on the conveyor belt. The cashier turns around, and it turns out to be Arnold. His mouth is smiling, but his eyes are not.
Hello, valued customer. I am legally required to greet you with a smile and ask you how your day is going.
Whoa, coupon guy. Aren't you supposed to be in jail?
We have him working retail as part of his rehabilitation.
Yeah, that's basically the same thing.
It's true. Oh, Lord, it's true. Being on the side of the conveyor is torture. Seeing all these pedestrian fools make purchases without the slightest consideration for their wallet. Not one coupon. And what's worse, when I hand them their receipts with the savings at the bottom, they don't even look. They just toss them away right into the bin.
There are coupons on the bottoms of store receipts?
Oh, I hate customers. I hate them so much.
Sylvie peeks his head out from the next aisle.
Hey, cashier! This self-checkout's broke. It won't let me buy this giant bag of Halloween raisins.
I am a convicted man, but that guy is allowed to walk around free.